Hey guys, this is Torna, and today we've got an exclusive first look at Eldyron. I think he's... I don't know. How do you pronounce this? I pronounce it Eldyron. Eldyron. Either way, he's going to be coming out very soon. You can see his Path of Eldari starts in 20 hours and 41 minutes. And we've been provided some awesome new information about him, and he looks beastly. He looks like he's going to be crazy. So we're going to go show you a couple things about him because I am very, very excited. All right. So first of all, we've got his passive ability here. Now you can see here at level 8, it is going to be doing an extra 22 damage when attacking any friendly units that are up to, well, sorry, exactly 2 units away. And then friendly Eldari will deal additional damage that way. Then level 35 here, you've got plus 256 damage and plus 85 damage extra for all those Eldari. And then level 50, it goes up to a crazy plus 898 damage. And then plus 299 damage there, well, extra for the Eldari there. All right, so a couple things to note about this. The passive ability works per friendly unit. So that's going to favor your multi-hit attackers. So that is actually really good for Athena. Athena's obviously been a little bit underwhelming at the moment. However, with Athena on her basic, this is going to be insane because it's going to work per friendly hit. Like per friendly hit, every single hit you do is going to be dealing that additional damage. Now this does not affect Eldyron himself, so he's not going to actually be benefiting from it. However, the passive ability does work on the guild boss, and I'll show you a bit of that later on. It's going to help boost the guild boss, your damage there, insane. Like I can only imagine if you combine him with Ross Wither, how hard Ross Wither is going to hit that guy. It's going to be crazy. All right, and now for the active ability here. So you'll see here, it's a very interesting ability. So it's going to deal damage to enemies within an enemy target within range 2. They're going to take damage for each round that starts. If they are eliminated, it will then hit an adjacent target from there. So you can easily get a double kill with this, especially in like tournament arena or something like that, where you can get someone down low. On the second level 35 here, it's going to do 229 to 856, and then the level 3 there is going to deal 797 up to 2,992. Now this ability can crit, and it does work from high ground to get that high ground advantage there. It's obviously got a big margin of difference here. You can get very low damage, but up to very, very high damage as well, which is, you know, very, very interesting. I'll be very interested to see what use people find from this. His passive is amazing, but his active ability is amazing as well. All right, so I'm going to show you the active ability here so you can see kind of lining it up here. So this is the 229 to 856 level. Against a Sybil and against a Cull there. So you'll see, boom, kills the Sybil and then hits the Cull and murders him as well. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty decent damage. Like, Cull's pretty tanky, and you could see there that they both managed to go down pretty easily. All right, and then we've got the passive here. So this is going to make it so that it's going to deal damage 2 hexes away, and they will take additional damage here. So you can see here, Eldyron comes up and is within that kind of curse range there. And then we've got Athena here. Boom. Athena just absolutely rips through. That was some pretty decent damage there, just from the extra damage that they're taking from the passive there, which is pretty good. All right, now we've got the Turvagon here that we're going to be able to verse with these guys here. So you'll see here, they're going to be hitting it. Now, keep in mind, this is all footage from the test server, so there's potential that there is some changes before it goes live. Obviously, I doubt it because it's only a couple days away, but there's always that chance that things are going to be different. So we've got we've got Eldyron here. We're going to make sure that the enemy is within 2 hexes here. So we're going to be dealing that additional damage now. And you'll see how fast the damage kind of racks up here, especially from the Scarabs. The Scarabs deal insane amount of damage now. even what's his face there? Even Yarek's summons are going to deal heaps of extra damage too. So as long as it's 2 hexes away, and exactly 2 hexes, and you can see here where it is, there's easily 2 hexes away from it. So overall, Eldyron is this really cool, like, a buffing character, buffs up your team, as well as a big nuke, as long as you're able to keep him alive later on into the game. He's a great unit, versatile, because of the fact that he's able to buff up, and the fact that he buffs up everyone, not just Eldari, is amazing. One thing that I love about this game is the fact that teams work so well together, even if they're from different factions and everything like that. There's a lot of like theory crafting that you can kind of put into this to deal some insane damage with characters that aren't necessarily obviously all from the same faction. Passive ability is going to be obviously key here to a lot of really cool stuff, as well as his active here, going to be this huge nuke later on. You can see here, if you let it ramp up, like especially in something like the tournament arena, where generally you're kind of playing around the enemy and stuff like that, you're going to have this huge nuke for later on to deal an insane amount of damage. Definitely going to be worth it. We'll see. Let me know down in the comments if you're excited for him or not. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. That's it for today. Have a great day. Goodbye.